already know this is Pawn Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. A lot of people grow frustration with Manny Pacquiao, huh? With Manny Pacquiao, 8th Division World Champion, 5 living, who just beat Keith Tom Thurman almost 2 years ago. Hasn't fought yet. So I can understand the frustration. I can understand the inactivity. People are frustrated with the inactivity because, of course, if he was injured, if he had surgery. I mean, I know we're going through some hard times. You know, the pandemic, COVID-19. I know we're going through some hard times. But everybody has gotten in the ring. Most of the people, the Canelo Alvarez, the AJ, the Spence, the Charlos, the Inoues, the Casimero, you know, they're getting in the ring. We haven't seen, of course, but Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, they already fought this year. Everybody getting in the ring. Triple G, everybody getting in the ring. But Manny Pacquiao. Now, Manny Pacquiao's in a position where I think we all agree that he could do whatever he wants to do. He could do, I mean, he's granted that. Come on, man. He's a walking legend. He's a walking Hall of Famer. But could Manny Pacquiao do whatever he wants to do with the Super WBA welterweight championship belt? That's where I may be like, you know what? Manny Pacquiao could do whatever he wants to do. I'm talking about Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest of all time, damn it. Manny Pacquiao, the GOAT, I say. Manny Pacquiao could do whatever he wants to do, but can't do whatever he wants to do with that belt. So the frustration comes in. Should he be vacant? Should he be stripped? I can understand why people be like, yo, let go of the belt, because some people may feel like you holding the welterweight division hostage. But, you know, I was thinking about it. Like, yo, I know there's a lot of mixed emotions when we're thinking about these type of subjects. Because, of course, people say Manny Pacquiao may be fighting Ryan Garcia. What? Ryan Garcia? Is he granted? What has he done to get in the ring with Manny Pacquiao? What has he done? What has he done? Is this a circus? Is it Ryan Garcia's fault? What the hell? You got to do things in the lightweight division. No, Manny Pacquiao, how you going to let that thing happen? I mean, if Ryan Garcia wants to fight Manny Pacquiao and his people say, yeah, I mean, come on. That's a legend. Regardless of you may feel about Ryan Garcia and feel like he's not ready, nobody's going to turn down that Manny Pacquiao fight to share the ring with a legend and to get that bag. Come on, man. You can't put that on Ryan Garcia. You might as well probably could put it on Manny Pacquiao because, wow, you're going to be fighting Ryan Garcia, but it's an exhibition. You want everybody to get their money. People feel like Manny Pacquiao could do whatever he wants to do, but he got a belt. And once you got a belt, you got responsibilities. You got responsibilities. You know that Ryan Garcia can't fight Manny Pacquiao for the belt because he's not even ranked as a welterweight. He's not ranked in the top 15 or 10 to be granted that type of, you know, for the belt to be on the line in 147, knowing that Ryan Garcia is a lightweight in 135 and just got an interim title, WBC. And, of course, you want to see Ryan Garcia in the rings with Devin Haney as he is the mandatory for that belt. But since Ryan Garcia says that belt don't mean nothing, and he's chasing after Gervonta Tank Davis, and nobody wants to, it seems like nobody want to go after a watered-down belt like the WBC has made their belt to be, I could understand a little bit of Ryan Garcia. But why do you fight for the eliminator? Anyway, let's go back to the Manny Pacquiao stuff. Manny Pacquiao can do whatever he wants to do. But having that belt has a responsibility. People saying he's inactive. But you know what I was also thinking about? He might be inactive. He is inactive. But what happened if he dropped the belt? There's other people in the welterweight division in which their legacy is inactive, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao may be inactive, but he got a cemented legacy, and this is why he's granted to do whatever he wants to do. Is everybody in boxing has that type of leeway? Nah, because there's more to do. But just as he's inactive right now, there's a legacies out there that's inactive, meaning Bud Crawford's legacy is inactive, but he's keep on fighting. You know and I know his legacy is inactive. Kell Brook, inactive. Mean Machine, inactive at the time. I'm not saying them. I'm saying legacy fights where Bud Crawford, he's not moving up. His status not moving up. He's not gaining. He's not enhancing his career. Let's be honest. Is it Bud Crawford's fault? We're going to put it all on Bud Crawford. But Crawford, 3-division world champion, 140 undisputed. Of course, you see the Bob Arum going back and forth saying that he can't do that. He's losing money with Bud Crawford and things of that nature. But that's you, Bobby Arum. Bobby Arum. And just like Keith Thurman said the other day, man, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't paying your fighters good. You ain't doing good by your fighters. Teofimo Lopez wasn't happy about the money he got versus Vasily Lomachenko. But Crawford, you can't get him a fight. There's some frustration there. Floyd Mayweather left you. Manny Pacquiao left you. Cotto left you. Oscar De La Hoya left you. God damn it. Keith Thurman was speaking the truth. Could Manny Pacquiao do whatever he wants to do? Yes. But with that belt, how about the unification belt with Errol Spence? Unification bout with Errol Spence. Unification bout with Bud Crawford. Ugas is just sitting there as a regular champion. Like, come on, what you gonna do, Manny Pacquiao? ¿Qué tú vas a hacer? ¿Qué tú vas a hacer? Tú te vas a ir, tú te vas a retirar. Porque yo quiero ser campeón también. El cubano está, tú sabes, en boila, porque tú no te... ¿Qué va a hacer usted? I believe that Manny Pacquiao could do whatever he wants to do, but I believe if he's going to go the route of the Conor McGregors of the world. And then recently he said that Conor McGregor took an L, and that fight is no bueno. No bueno. I would believe, it's kind of different with the UFC and boxing. When you lose, you don't lose too much of a... You don't lose that buzz. How many times Jorge Masvidal lost? How many times Nate Diaz lost? If they fight next Saturday, you already know, man, it's going to million pay-per-view buys, right? UFC and boxing works a different way. I wouldn't ever think that the Conor McGregor Manny Pacquiao fight will be, would drown. You know why? Because Manny Pacquiao is one of those guys that has a loyal fan base. Conor McGregor has a loyal fan base. They have taken losses. They have taken bad losses, but their people just keep on supporting. That's the power of loyalty. A lot of fan bases not like that, but they got loyalty. Manny Pacquiao could be stripped. Not could be stripped, because of course the WBA is not going to strip Manny Pacquiao. The WBA is not going to enforce no mandatory and going to enforce him to make a deal, because they know that the next Manny Pacquiao fight is going to bring them sanctioning fee money. And who's better than bringing a great percentage of sanctioning fee for their belt federation? Manny Pacquiao. That's the reason why the WBA ain't gonna say nothing to Manny Pacquiao. That's the reason why the WBA won't force Manny Pacquiao. That's the reason why the WBA is gonna sit back and probably lose money throughout the year. But when Manny Pacquiao comes and hits him with that sanctioning fees, that's the reason they're not gonna force him. That's the reason he's gonna stay as WBA champion. Remember, this is prize fighting, ladies and gentlemen. This is prize fighting. A lot of people has been frustrated with the franchise belt. Oh yeah, I'm frustrated with the franchise belt, but I've been more frustrated with the Super WBA belt. Because in reality, Manny Pacquiao has not fought since July 20th versus Keith Thurman in 2019. No injury, no surgery. I just fight whenever I went to fight. That belt has been defended how many times in the span of 4 years? 2 times. Almost 2 times. The WBA was defended by Keith Thurman in 2017, March, right? Then he almost was out of boxing for almost 2 years. Then he fought Josecito Lopez 1. Then he fought Manny Pacquiao 2. That belt has been defended. It's going to be defended twice in the span of 4 years. That's not good. And if Manny Pacquiao is about the sport and is ambassador of the sport, he should think twice in vacating the belt. That's my opinion. Manny Pacquiao has the moral and the principle and the character to do so. But the WBA will be sad. There's a reason why the WBA never forced Canelo Alvarez to vacate his title when he was 160 Super WBA and didn't campaign in the middleweight division for almost 3 fights. Almost 3 years, right? Almost 3 years. Super WBA is more of a cancer as a franchise. Or maybe more, yeah. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I think Manny Pacquiao got to cement the legacy. He doesn't need a belt at this point. It doesn't matter if he wins or loses in his next matchup. He got to cement the legacy. He's a future Hall of Famer. He's 42 years old. He's in a win-win situation no matter what. So probably drop the belt and let the other guys have some fun. The new guys, the new generation, the Virgil Ortiz of the world. Let them get a crack at it. Bruce Ennis, let them pursue that belt. Y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing and Mr. Moonshine. Leave a comment at the bottom. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. Shout out to all the Filipinos. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao. Shout out to Ryan Garcia. Shout out to everybody Golden Boy. Shout out to all the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. Shout out to Earl. Shout out to Bud. Shout out to welterweight division. One of the most prestige divisions of sport of boxing. My favorite division. But you already know, man. I ain't like the things how it's moving. I don't know, man. Subscribe. Love y'all. God bless.